All right, guys, OFD checking in here, and happy Friday to you guys. I'm super excited about this new release I have for you guys to show from Phoibos Watches. Ethan reached out to me, another limited edition from Phoibos, which is a big deal because Phoibos makes all of their pieces in pretty small batches. And if you guys have tried to buy certain Phoibos watches before, you know that sometimes once they're gone, they are gone for good. And so when Phoibos makes a true limited edition watch, that is a very small batch of watches being made. So I just want to get that out of the way first. On my wrist today, guys, I am wearing my Phoibos Eagle Ray Bronze, and there's a reason I'm wearing this watch today. You'll get that as we unpackage the box, excuse me. But beautiful watch. Had this for probably a couple of years now, and you guys can see the amazing patina that it has developed on that bronze. So anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and get the box open. Now, if you guys know and watch my channel, you know I am a Phoibos affiliate, so you will see the promotional logo on the beginning of this video. This watch was sent to me by Phoibos and it will not be going back. But again, the travel case, which is getting to be one of my favorite options from Phoibos, is a completely, a very, very useful thing to have is these travel cases. You can carry the watch. I can carry two watches in one of these, one in the slot in the bottom, one on the top, or you can carry one watch and a few straps, anything like that. But let's go ahead and get this one open and check it out. Now, there's going to be 5 colorways available in this watch, and there are only 100 watches made in each of the 5 colorways, so a total of 500 watches will be made altogether. Your typical Phoibos paperwork in here. I do believe you get your 2-year international warranty. Kind of cool. This card has a little bit different feel, a little pinkish purple texture to it. But yeah, all the standard paperwork here from Phoibos. Make sure, as I always tell you guys, read this so you understand about the warranty information, about the returns for repairs or anything like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check this one out. All right, so you guys can see why I'm wearing my bronze watch today, my bronze Eagle Ray, and that is because this is Phoibos' newest bronze release, and I'm super excited to check this thing out. Get this out of the plastic here. Like I said, 5 colorways will be available for this watch. This is the blue version. I'm not sure if they're calling this anything special, but blue version here, and you guys can see brand new bronze. I do believe this is your CSNU 8 bronze, which is your marine bronze. Forgive me if I got that wrong, if I got the letters mixed up, but this is a marine grade bronze on this watch. So I think we have some stickers on the dial here. Let's go ahead and peel that off. You guys get to see the plastic come off. And do we have any on the case back? Yeah. So let's go ahead and peel that off. You guys can watch the stickers getting peeled off this brand new piece. And when we do that, there you guys go. The back is pretty limited. You have the Phoibos Kraken, which is absolutely stunningly done. Really neat the way they've done this case back to remove the case back. Very unique look there. You can see down here at the bottom, this one is numbered. This is number 93 of 100 in this colorway. Phoibos, and then the 300 meters there for the water resistance. Now, I have had a couple of the Proteus line on the channel here before. So that's what this is from the Proteus line. I'll leave links to my 2 other videos from the Proteus line down below in the description. But really cool looking timepiece. Let's go ahead and fire up the caliper and get the dimensions out of the way on this. So looking at the case, we got that set for inches. I was measuring something else before. So checking out the case there, you're looking at a 42 millimeter case consistent with what's on the website for this one. Lug to lug, you're looking at 48.9, so right about 49. Thickness, 14.4. And I do believe we have a 22 millimeter lug opening. So there you go. The watch, it's funny because to me, the watch actually, when I pulled it out, it looks bigger. And I think that's just because this bronze is so brand new and so shiny. It's just really putting off it's just bright. It almost makes it look bigger because of that. So taking a look at the dial here, if we can, get up here a little bit closer so we can check that out. Now you have this kind of sand style finish dial on the watch, which looks really neat. As a matter of fact, let's move the hands into a better position here. Getting our typical 10-10 position for watch reviewing. Get that set there. Sorry about my hands, guys. Super dry, wintertime. That's what happens to the hands. But you guys can see the indices on the watch applied. There's a step to this dial here. This chapter ring here is loomed, and when we do the loom shot, you guys will see how bright it is. All of the indices, of course, are loomed. BGW9, I think, is being used on this. 15 layers of loom on this watch, so it's super, super bright. Date window over there at the 3 o'clock position, but very standard in the Proteus line. The handset is the same. You've got these nice stick hands tapering down to the ends there. You've got that lightning bolt second hand sweeping around there with the glow on the tip. Love the knurling on the crown on this watch. The crown is also signed, as you guys can see there. Finish work on the bronze is pretty plain, pretty standard, but you do see they did have a little bit of polishing on a chamfer coming up there underneath the bezel, which is something neat. I haven't seen polishing that often on a bronze watch, so it looks good there. Italian leather being used on the strap. This has this really neat marbling kind of effect to it, so it looks really, really nice. And as you guys can see, stamped with the Phoibos Kraken there on the back of it. You've got matching bronze hardware on the strap itself. So one of the things I can tell you guys, I'm not quite sure of what the price is going to be on these watches. I'm going to tell you, like I said before, if you guys want one of these, I'm going to leave the description for the website down below, links to these watches. I'll also leave a link to the European warehouse so that if you're in Europe, you can get on board and get one of these ordered. So check out the bezel on it. 120 click, very nice and crispy. You guys can see there. Everything lines up very nicely on this watch. I don't really have any problems with Phoibos watches and anything, alignment, anything like that. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you really quickly was the difference and what's going to happen to this watch over time. Now, I don't do any forced patina on my watches, so this is what this watch looks like after a couple of years of wearing it. I don't wear it every day, obviously. I have a lot of watches, but this watch has that real nice natural patina to it, and I love that color. This is what that marine grade bronze starts to look like after time. Again, I don't like the forced patina. I think you're really just kind of ruining the look of the watch altogether. I think it's neat to let it naturally happen. But so that's why this one is so bright. It will tone down as you wear the watch, and with each person you kind of get a unique patina out of the watch. So let's go ahead and throw this one on my 7-inch wrist, and be sure to stick around for that loom shot. All right, so here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. Fits really nice with that 49 lug to lug. It doesn't go over the edge of my wrist. 14.4 might be a little thick for some people, but a 300-meter dive watch, most people are going to be kind of used to that size. Now, one of the things I didn't mention when we were looking at this watch a little closer is the movement. This is run the SII NH35 movement from Seiko. So it's a tried and true movement. And honestly, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I wish they used this. The Seiko NH35, especially in its latest rendition, is one of the best movements they've ever made. Granted, it's only 40 hours of power reserve, but it is hacking, hand-windable, date functionality. It is a great, great movement, easy to regulate, easy to keep it running good for you. So don't feel too bad about that. I think the NH35 is actually one of my favorite movements out there. But watch looks good. I love that bracelet, that kind of marbled look to the blue in the bracelet or in the strap. You guys can see that go through there. Leather strap. It's a little stiff right now, but it will definitely break in. So let's go ahead and dim the lights and check out the loom. Pretty wild. We just dim the lights. This is just from dimming the lights, from the studio lights. You can see the watch is already glowing quite a bit. That chapter ring is wild. Once we get this thing lit up, you guys will see how good it glows. My Eagle Ray down there too is glowing like crazy in the background. So look at that. 15 layers, BGW9 on the hands, and then I think it's a C3 Super Luminova on that chapter ring, but not going to have a problem reading this watch in the middle of the night. Very, very cool loom. Again, I'm not sure what the pricing is going to be on these when they do release them. I haven't got that information yet. I'll leave you links down below in the description to the website so you can check them out. Let's bring the lights up here, guys. But very, very nice looking timepiece from Phoibos. Again, I want to thank Ethan for getting this one on the channel. Very, very nicely done, guys. So 5 colorways are going to be available very soon over there at the website. So get yourself signed up so you know when they're available. All right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.